everybody, welcome back to Lindsay's Little Library. So I have a fairly large book haul for you today, but these are books I've been accumulating actually for the last few months. I had one ready to go. I was going to film, ran out of time, then went on our Bookish besties trip, and I've been waiting for Jen to send me the books that I bought. So those finally arrived. I've got a whole plethora of books I'm going to talk about. So I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get into it. First ones up are the ones that have been sent to me from publishers. K Publicity has been spoiling me like no tomorrow lately. I got 3 amazing books from them that I'm super, super excited for. The first one is actually going to be available like right now. It's already out. Ugh. But it's Hemlock Lane. First of all, I love this cover. It's by Marshall Fine. Perfect family maintains perfect silence until someone finds the courage to speak. That's all I want to know because I really want to go into this blind. But I was going to say it does take place in the past. Summer of 1967, the Levitsky family convenes for a long weekend at their home in the suburbs. An idyllic holiday for the perfect family, but Nora has always known better, and we go from there. So very excited for this. It looks like a really quick read. I feel like I could get through it fairly fast. And do we have multiple time frames? I feel like I saw something. Yes, we do. Multiple POVs as well. I'm gonna love it. Then I had like the best day when I found out about this. I'm so excited. So Caitlin reached out to me and she's like, hey, have you happened to hear about this book? And I was like, what? It's on my most anticipated list. I'm so excited. She's like, sure, we'll send you a copy. The Things Gods Break. This is by Abigail Owen. The Booklist Thursday group read the first book. What can't I think of it? The Games Gods Play. Read the first book. It was fantastic. Cannot wait for the sequel. I can't really say much. Okay, the first one is more like Hunger Games meets Greek gods. So they end up picking, so each of the Greek gods picks a mortal to kind of go and play in this game and represent them. And Hades, for the first time in like forever, actually picks a mortal to go and represent him in these games, and things happen, and this is the sequel, and I cannot wait to read it. So excited. So thank you. And like, look at these edges. Look at these end papers. This book, just gorgeous, just gorgeous. So then as I was gushing about how much I loved The Games Gods Play and was so excited for this, she was like, you might actually like this other book that we have. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's Fallen Gods. So this one is Enemies to Lovers. He falls first, she falls harder, moral gray heroine, dark academia, mythology reimagined, secret societies, ancient bloodlines, forbidden romance, all in this little book. So this comes out, does it say? It doesn't say. Oh, 12/2, so a couple weeks. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. But we have, I love this. Dear reader, I have a confession. Love morally gray heroes, and I often root for the villain. So this one is modern day Norse romantasy. We have Ray and her opponent Eric. The gods are real. The hero you've grown up with hearing about, he's no hero at all. Yeah. So it sounds super, super good. I'm really excited for this one as well. I don't know. I might just go on a kick and read all of it. Because I'm also currently reading one that has to deal with, there's a Greek god in it. So it was great. All right. So then I also was sent The Great Forgotten by K.L. Murphy, historical fiction, One War, Two Loves, Lifetime to Remember. So we have multiple timelines here. And it's based on a true event, the Great Train Wreck near Nashville in 1918, when 2 passenger trains collided due to human error, was a horrific disaster, killed over 100 people and injured hundreds more. So this one follows 5 men whose lives were intertwined that fateful day and the ripple effect of the little-known American tragedy on the women who knew them all. This one, as soon as I read that, I was like, yes, I love me historical fiction based on a true event that I'm not familiar with. I can't wait to read this one. And this one already came out November 2025. Then we have this one from Celadon. It is Best Offer Wins by Marissa Cashino. This one, we have an insanely competitive housing market, a desperate buyer on the edge. And it's her darkly hilarious debut novel, asks, how far would you go for the house of your dreams? Sounds interesting. So we'll get to that one as well. This one I think already came out as well. Yeah, November of 2025. Then a very dear friend of mine wrote a children's novel and was super, super kind enough to drop it off. And I have read through it and it is so cute, you guys. It's so cute. So we have Sam and Saint. This is Adventures with Sam and Saint. This is Holiday Celebrations by Terry Rose. The thing I love most about this is that when you open it up, you meet Sam and Saint. They're Santa's children. They're going to visit school and learn about Christmas traditions. But the faces of the children are left blank. So you can color them in. Your kids can color them in so that they look like them as they're going through, kind of going around the world, honestly, learning about different traditions. So they start in England. They go to like Thailand, Canada, Mexico, Jamaica, Brazil. They're all over the place. The illustrations are super cute. The story is super cute. You learn so much in here about the just various different cultures and traditions. I thought it was done really, really well. I'll leave a link below if you want to support her. She would absolutely love it, but it's super, super cute. It's going into our Christmas book collection. We have it over there for sure. So thank you, Terry. Then, all right, we got some randos that were given to me by some friends. I think we're good. Okay. My friend Lindsey found this in a free little library. This is The House of My Mother by Sherry Frankie. This is her kind of story about Ruby Frankie. They went viral for their YouTube channel, 8 Passengers. There were some legal issues. There's some abuse issues. This is Sherry's story. Excited and scared at the same time to read it, but I'm glad she found that. And then grabbed this from my friend Shannon, Wildfire by Hannah Grace. This is the second book to Icebreaker, and follows Russ. Is this the second book or is it the third? I'm not sure, but she had it. I enjoyed the book. I kind of want to keep going with the story, so why not, right? All right, then I picked up a couple of books. I have a few from Geneva Rose. I have The Girl I Was, which has the beautiful sprayed edges. I think this is kind of like a Freaky Friday scenario, so I'm excited about that one. And then Dating at the End of the World, also Geneva Rose. This is a zombie apocalypse, but as a romance. They fall in love. And we go from there. But it sounds great. A friend at work highly suggested I give Allie Hazelwood a try, which I have one, but then also came across this one. This is Bride. I believe it is vampire. So we have Misery is the daughter of a powerful vampire councilman and is an outcast. Her days of living anonymously among the humans are over. She's been called upon to uphold an alliance between the vampires and the mortal enemies, the Wares. So she said I would enjoy it. We'll give her a try. Picked this one up from Barnes & Noble, Dead 11 by Jimmy Giuliano. I think so. It takes place on an island in Door County, which is in Wisconsin, so I'm kind of excited. It's supposed to be super creepy. There's supposed to be some interesting beings at play. I've heard good things. Multiple perspectives, it looks like. And I remember sitting in Barnes & Noble, that's where I got it, and I read a decent amount of the beginning, and I was like, yep, I could get into this, so we grabbed that. I had meant to read it in October, but we all know how October went in this house. It did not go good. Found this at TJ Maxx, Christmas Tree Farm. This is Lori Gilmore, part of her, what series is it? Something. I don't remember what they call it, but I read this Pumpkin Spice Cafe and I enjoyed it. Small town, festive, should get fun for Christmas. We'll add it to my Christmas shelf. I also picked up a book I'm so excited to read. This is Life and Death of Giants by Ron Rindo. Ron is a friend of ours, goes to the church I went to, like sang at my wedding, like friend of mine. This book has been getting so much hype. I'm so excited for it. I want to read it for book club, and it's the only thing that's keeping me from picking it up right now because I want to read it with my book club and then have Ron there. But oh my gosh, I've heard it's just amazing. It's a remarkable child transforms a small rural community and soon the world. So a young unmarried Amish woman attended by a country veterinarian delivers an enormous baby, and no one in Lakota, Wisconsin knows what to make of the boy. Raised by his brother on a struggling farm, Gabriel walks at 8 months, communicates with animals, and possesses extraordinary athletic abilities. When his brother dies, Gabriel is taken in by devout Amish grandparents, and for a time he disappears into the anonymity of Amish life. But at 17 and nearly 8 feet tall, he's spotted working in a hayfield by a local football coach, and his life changes. So very excited for that. It's taking everything for me not to pick it up exactly right now. So we're getting there. One of the last book of the month books that I picked up, because I broke up with them for now. It just wasn't hitting lately. So we're taking a break, but I did pick up the Book of Lost Hours by Haley Galfuso. The other reason is I have so many Book of the Month books that I have yet to read that I need to catch up. So, enter the time space, a soaring library filled with books containing the memories of those who have passed and assessed only by specially made watches, once handed down from father to son, or access, I should have said. This is where 11-year-old Lisbeth finds herself trapped in 1938, waiting for her watchmaker father to return. When he doesn't, she grows up among the books and specters, able to see the world only by sifting through the memories of those who came before her. And the government agents now have all of the watches that nobody's getting into it. They want to destroy them. And we go from there. Sounds very interesting. All right, so books I picked up, books I picked up when we went on our BookTube Besties trip. I have this many, but I feel like I didn't do too bad. Not like the one year that I had like boxes full. But alas, I couldn't fit them all in my suitcase, and so Jen sent them to me, which is super sweet of her. But I found The Haunting of Payne's Hollow. This is Kelly Armstrong. It is a haunted house type of a book. I don't want to know much about it, but I know it's ghosty. At least I've been told it's ghosty, and I'm super excited that I found it. Picked this one up from the independent bookstore we went to, which was modeled after the shop around the corner in You've Got Mail. So I'm so excited to go there. It was super cute. It was super sweet space. But I picked up Our Last Resort by Clemence McMillan. No, not McMillan. McKellen. Also wrote The Quiet Tenant, which I have yet to read, but I've heard great things about it. Innocence doesn't bail you out. It just makes you easier to trap. I don't really want to know what happens. Okay, we'll do the first sentence. Frida and Gabriel have come to the stunning Arrow Hotel in the secluded desert in Utah, seeking a fresh start. Once so close that they were able to finish each other's sentences, they've grown apart in recent years after a sudden, unspeakable tragedy. Now at the Luxe Resort, they are ready to reconnect between dips in the pool and hikes on spectacular desert trails. It all feels like paradise until the dead body of a beautiful woman who is vacationing at the hotel with her powerful and much older husband is discovered. So, excited about that one. All right, then what did I find? I found a couple at Second and Charles. I think that were these. I picked some up from our gift exchange. I stole one from Krista, I think. Or maybe it was from, I don't know. Jen and Krista both brought books. I might have stole one from them too. But I do want to talk about the one book that I was given that I'm super excited to read. So we did a meetup at the during our trip, and met the most amazing couple of Lauren and Ben. They are the Youngs and the Restless. I'll leave a link to their channel below. But Ben is an author, and he brought us a book. So I got stuck. The name of the book is Stuck. That's the one that I picked. He had a couple of them. But this one, it sounds like there's some like they get stuck basically. So John doesn't realize he's dying, yet the physical signs are becoming more clear, and he's having recurring visions where he's trapped in a tight space. Everything changes when his best friend Robbie convinces him to go on a poorly planned caving trip as a form of immersion therapy. Soon the lines of reality blur as John finds himself lost and alone deep underground where all is not as it seems, and the person he trusted most may have sinister intentions. So excited. So, okay, let's see. I don't remember exactly. Oh, these were both Second and Charles. Okay, so then I picked up Fates and Traitors. This is a Jennifer Chiaverini book that I have not seen like anywhere, and I feel like I have all of her books. But this is a book about John Wilkes Booth and the woman who loved him, so very excited to get to this one. Although being a font snob, this is really tiny font, but I'll be okay. Then also came across The Taster by V.S. Alexander. This follows Magda, 1943. She becomes a taster for Hitler because he's so worried about people poisoning him. That's her job, and we go from there. Krista insisted I get this one. It's a Sally Hepworth book. This one was from McKay's. Oh, I'm not going to get the sticker off, but Secrets of Midwives. 3 generations of women, secrets in the present and from the past, a captivating tale of love, loss, and life. Sarah, the ever wonderful book sniffer that she is, always finds the most amazing ones. And this one she found for me, The Poppy Fields, Nikki Erlich. I was so excited. So Nikki Erlich wrote, oh my gosh, The Measure. And I believe The Poppy Fields is where you can go to grieve, like you can go and like sleep through your grief, I believe. So excited to get to that one. Where did I buy this one from? Okay, our our book swap that we did when we did our meetup, I picked up The Roanoke Girls by Amy Engel. Lauren had read this. She said I'd like it, so I grabbed it, basically. I don't think I picked up any other ones. Did I? I don't think so. Acts of Violet by Margarita Montemore. I took from either Krista or Jen. But I believe, let's see, is there a podcast element to it? I think that was it. So a decade ago, magician Violet Volk performed her greatest trick yet, vanishing mid-act. Though she hasn't been seen since, her hold on the public hasn't wavered. While Violet sought out the spotlight, her sister Sasha, ever the responsible one, took over her mother's salon and built a quiet life for her daughter. But Sasha can never seem to escape her sister's orbit or her memories of their unresolved, tumultuous relationship. At the 10th anniversary of Violet's final performance approaches, the podcast picks up steam and Cameron's pursuit of Sasha becomes increasingly intrusive. He hosts the podcast that's delving into what happened to Violet. So I was told it's good, so we're going to read it. This one, I hemmed and hawed. I kind of went back and forth on, but in the end, this cover just pulled me in. It's The Nightingale's Castle by Sonia Velton. 1573, Countess Elizabeth Bathory gave birth to an illegitimate child. The infant, a girl, was swiftly bundled up and handed to a local peasant family to be brought up in one of the hamlets surrounding the castle. Years later, 15-year-old Barocca leaves the safety of the only home she knows in the foothills of the mountains. Trusted members of the Countess's household have been sent out to gather new serving girls, and the kindly old man who has taken care of Barocca for almost all her life knows it's dangerous to turn them away. She struggles to find her place in the castle. She's frightened of the Countess's reputation and the alleged murder of young girls and the women who run the castle, who are terrifyingly cruel. When plague comes into the heart of the castle, a tentative bond begins to form between Barocca and the Countess. But powerful forces are moving against the woman whose wealth poses such a threat to the king. Can the Countess really trust the women who were so close to her? I fell for it. And then this one's in my box, but I don't remember buying it. So I don't know if this is something Jen put in there or if I'm just not recalling, but Sterling House. or Starling House by Alex Harrow. Huh. I don't even know. Let's see. Opal is a lot of things. Orphan, high school dropout, full-time cynic, and part-time cashier. But above all, she's determined to find a better life for her younger brother. One that gets him out of Eden, Kentucky, a town remarkable for only two things, bad luck and East Starling, the reclusive 19th century author of the Underland, who disappeared 100 years ago. Sinister forces are digging deeper into the buried secrets of Starling House, and Arthur's own nightmares have become far too real. And there we go. So it sounds creepy. It sounds like an October read. It sounds fantastic. Don't know how it got in my box, but I'll take it. So those are the big stack of books that has been sitting right here that I can now put away. If there's anything in here you need me to pick up sooner rather than later, except for The Life of Giants, because we're going to do this for book club. Let me know in the comments below and we'll pick them up. Skylar apparently needs my attention right now, so I am going to head out, but comment below, let me know which ones I should pick up. Like, subscribe, leave me an emoji to say you were here, maybe a dog one because she's needy. Anyways, all that fun stuff, you know the end. I will see you next time.